Alright, so I've got this here robot, and it's got this cool blaster on it that shoots these foam discs, right? And, you know, it can aim up and down with this little thing on the front. But it comes off, and there's a slot for other things. Now, there was, like a foam dart blaster in the works. And it didn't turn out to work that well after some changes. There was just all kinds of crazy silliness. So, yeah, it turned out that we didn't have one that was that good. So then I was like, well, dude, can we just like use the one that I drew like a year ago that no one liked? And I guess they looked at it and were like, whoa, that one's way cooler. And I was like, well, yeah, I know. Anyway, so I went over the files I had. Let me check it. So it looked basically like this. All the shooty stuff was in the middle, and then this big barrel thing rotated around the outside. Around the outside, around the outside. But then I was like, wait, I can do it even better. Hold on, let me get rid of this. And then I was like, blam! It took 2 or 3 days to make this, but blam! And it's not finished, you know, it still needs to be prettied up a little bit. Prettied up. But, this top clippy part, this barrel, can, like, come right off and you just plop it back on, and, yeah. Anyway, so then I sent the files to places, and they were like, we don't understand how this works. And I'm like, can you just make the file, then make the pieces and send them to me, because yeah, I'll put it together. Everything's fine. Don't think about it. And they were like, And I was like, all right, never mind. I'm just gonna order the parts from Shapeways, which is this place where you can send computer files, and it's a place that has all these rapid prototyping 3D printer machines, and they'll make your parts and then mail them to you. And it works pretty well. So anyway, I did that, I don't know, a couple weeks ago. And I'm not going to be able to show this video until after this thing has come out. So this is like backdated a lot. But anyway, I got the parts and I put this together. Ha-ha! Now the parts I got from Shapeways were a little bit warped and not quite perfect. But with a bit of filing, I got a thing that totally works. Oh, and I didn't print this piece out because it's exactly the same as the foam disc blaster. Anyway, let me catch my breath for a second and then stick it on the robot, and I'll show you how totally awesome it is. Alright, goes on super easy, just like the other one. Excellent. And where's my controller? Oh yeah, check this out. You can yank this off, and load up some bullets, and then just pop it back on there. That's so cool. Oh, and it'll take like any kind of like standardized sort of foam darts. These ones are Nerf darts, but then there's also, you know, what do you call it when they're not Nerf darts? Generic darts. They're also generic darts, because, you know, you can get those at a lot of places. And we're making some darts too, and they're all the same size, because they're kind of standardized thing. But it shoots this streamlined size, and also the ones with the bigger head on it, because there's more space up in the front here. Anyway, let me turn this stuff on. Alright, still aims up and down, just like the other one, of course. And then... oh, and I didn't load the whole thing. You have to wait till the bullet gets there. Ha-ha! It shoots really hard, too, which is awesome, because I wasn't sure how hard it was going to shoot. Because when I first put it together, I tested it with, like, you know, a power supply, but I didn't remember what the voltage was from the robot. The robot shoots them really hard, which is cool. Anyway, it holds 12 bullets, and it's super easy to reload. And it would actually be really useful to have more than one of these barrels. Hopefully we can make it so these are sold separately too, so you can get an extra one, so you can just be like, and then reload this one while that one's blasting, and then just stick that sucker on there. Oops. We'll have to make something that makes it a little bit easier to line it up. It also helps if you load the whole thing, so you don't have to wait till it gets to the thing. Nice. So there's a couple cool features with this too. I made it so that okay, let me explain how it works first of all. There's this part down here that goes around, right? And it pushes on these little fins to rotate the thing. And then back here, there's a piece that goes in and out like this. So that pushes each bullet into place, like into the wheels. And that slots into here to make sure it's lined up perfectly with the bullet. Blah, blah, blah. Now, one of the tricky things with something like this is that it's really good if you can shoot a bullet and then stop, and the thing stops pretty quickly. So, this thing back here is spring-loaded. So, you can hear it like when it's going back, and then when it goes forward, it's really easy. Anyway, it makes it so it's really easy to stop the motion of everything when it's pulling back. But then once you start getting into the actual firing motion, it makes sure it goes through the whole thing. So it's easy to shoot one bullet at a time and stop between. I mean, I'm sure you could time it just right so it doesn't work right. But generally speaking, you can shoot one bullet at a time, or shoot 3 or 4 and then stop. Anyway, yeah, it works really well, and I'm super happy with it. Because this was one of those situations where it was like, oh my god, Jaimie, we need a new thing. Can you make it like in 2 days from now? And I was all like, okay. And then I just drew it on the computer and did it all in my head. And I'm never sure how well it's going to come out then. But then I got the parts and put them together. Holy cow, it works like really, really well. That's nice. So nice. Because when I got the parts, of course I was thinking, this could take like an hour, or it could take like 2 weeks if it's a mess. But yeah, totally worked. First shot. Yes! Ooh, shoot suction dart ones too. Excellent. Ha! Shoots the Velcro ones too, which are the same size as the Streamlined. And obviously there's a motor cover here. It's just not on right now. See if we can get a nice view there. Oh, I'm so psyched. That works so well. God, I want to go get my Vanguard Strider and put this on it, but it's down in the car.